Hello, welcome to HITC Sport, and don't even start about the scarf. I know it's going to be in the comments. Welcome to an Irish guy's weekly review of the Premier League. Let's keep this one fairly short and sweet, shall we? Because we all have lives to get on with. So the title race is over, and it's not even Christmas. We might as well just switch off now and watch Countdown or some shite. I've never watched it, but I've heard it's horrific. Has a team ever chucked away a lead like 11 points at this stage of the season? I can't think of any.
I will love it if we beat them.
At all.
Love it.
This was a game Manchester United had to win, but City completely dominated the game. United barely saw the ball, 35% possession at Old Trafford. Come on, not even David Moyes came close to that. Goals from David Silva and Nicolas Otamendi won the game, but Christ above. Romelu Lukaku will not want to see this game again. Not only was he living like a rat and feeding off scraps, but why on earth is he still defending set pieces? He would have scored an own goal against Arsenal last week if David De Gea was anybody else. This time he smashed the clearance straight into the back of his defender and City scored the winner. Then a few minutes later he had a chance from 6 yards out and smashed it anywhere but in the back of the net, straight into the face of the goalkeeper. I mean, he nearly took his head clean off his shoulders, but I mean, it wasn't a goal. What do you think, United fans? Are you worried? Should ye have bought Morata? Should ye have kept Federico Macheda? I don't know what, I'm pretty sure he became a postman. Back in 2004, the opposition at Old Trafford were in the business of chucking pizzas at old men. Nowadays, they seem to be using cartons of milk as a weapon, with someone apparently launching it at Jose Mourinho's head after he asked Man City to turn the music down after their win. Apparently, Kyle Walker's in charge of the music, and he does seem like the kind of guy who'd be partial to a bit of Little Mix, so I'm surprised Mourinho didn't try and smash the stereo with a f***ing axe. Around Christmas time 3 years ago, Manchester United's title hopes were extinguished by Christmas by David Moyes. And so it proved to be the case for Chelsea this time around, somehow losing to West Ham. Marco Arnautovic scored, and to be fair though, he actually played pretty well. I couldn't swear to it, but I think he might have actually broken into something resembling a sweat. Now I know to him it must have seemed like some mystery alien fluid breaking out onto his skin, considering how rarely it happens. For Chelsea, I don't know where it's gone wrong. I mean, getting rid of Nemanja Matic for Timo Bakayoko. Now I'm not great at car analogies, but it's like getting rid of a BMW for a tractor. Yeah, I told you I wasn't good at them, alright? Now yeah, the Frenchman looked good for Monaco last season, but let's be honest, he's been shocked in this campaign. He's looked slow, disinterested, can't pick a pass. For Antonio Conte, things look like they're unraveling slightly, and with Barcelona on the horizon, he needs to put things right fast. But don't worry, Chelsea fans, he's tackled a few bigger crises before and come through them with flying colours. So anyway, this brings me on to Crystal Palace, who were presented with a perfect opportunity to get a much needed 3 points against Bournemouth. Now I know it's fashionable to criticise Christian Benteke, and with good cause. This is a man who's cost over £60 million over his last 2 transfers, and yet looks about as mobile as a broken lawnmower. He hasn't scored all season and cost Crystal Palace 2 points by taking a penalty that wasn't his to take. As soon as he took that spot kick in the last minute, everyone in the ground knew what was going to happen. This lad, again with the voice crack, what am I, 13? I don't think this lad knows how to put power into his penalties. He always seems to hit them with the conviction of a dying squirrel. But no, I'm not going to attack him too much, even though he probably should be drop kicked off the Tower of London after that. Luka Milovic. The Crystal Palace midfielder who scored the first penalty. I'm amazed he's been able to carve out a career as a professional footballer, considering he was dealt the considerable handicap of being born without a spine. I'm sorry, but if you are the designated penalty taker and everyone in the ground is screaming at you to take it, don't let the lad who hasn't scored since f***ing May wrestle the ball off you. I mean, I get that he's big, he's powerful, he'd probably break every bone in your body if you challenged him to an arm wrestle, but that penalty miss could send Crystal Palace down in May. And sorry, Milovic. Me, someone help me out here. But that could send you both down. Newcastle are in trouble, and just while we're on Newcastle, we've actually started up a new YouTube channel just for them. So that's where all the Newcastle fan views are going to be. So if you want a slice of that, just check out the link in the description below. But if not, then carry on with your day. But anyway, what's that? 7 games without a win now. I actually feel sorry for Rafa Benitez. This is a man who's won Champions Leagues, Europa Leagues. He was the manager of Cristiano Ronaldo 2 years ago. Now who's he got? I would say Perez, a forward who this season has now scored as many times into his own net as he has the other one. Apparently Barcelona wanted him 2 years ago. If he turned up at the Nou Camp, I'm pretty sure Lionel Messi would have choked on his own paella. Paella, I don't know. How do you pronounce it? Yeah, I think if there's one thing we've learned about me, I can't pronounce for shit. Miralem Pjanic. But back to Newcastle, they took the lead against Leicester when Joselu scored after 4 minutes. Not even he could miss from 5 yards out. But Riyad Mahrez, clearly having discovered the Marshall Mathers LP album 18 years too late, smacked home an equaliser, which Carl Darlow probably should have saved, but just like he was all game, was probably too busy daydreaming about brands of hair conditioner. And then Newcastle just decided they didn't need the ball ball for the next hour. It's not like they wanted to win the game or anything. Demarai Gray scored before Dwight Gale equalised, setting it up for Ayoze Perez to put the ball in his own net. The club needs a takeover quickly because at the moment Benitez is like a bricklayer with no cement. When your fans are praying for Paul Dummett to get fit again, Christ above, that's when you know you're in the shit. Moving on to Anfield now, the Sam Allardyce effect is working. To be fair, he's looking like a great choice as Everton boss, but didn't I say that was always going to happen? There should only ever have been a race between Unsworth and Allardyce for the last steak and kidney pie at Greg's, not for the manager's job at Everton Football Club. No, I didn't. Wayne Rooney tucked away a penalty. I can only imagine the amount of abuse he got. Dejan Lovren, who seems to have turned into the Merseyside court jester, once again served up a moment of absolute insanity. Why on earth did he think shoving an Everton player in the back, inside the box, with 10 minutes remaining, in front of the ref, was a good idea? Then again, to be fair, I think we're all guilty of moments of absolute insanity. Mohamed Salah had given Liverpool the lead, further testing Chelsea's relationship with the man who sold most of their promising world-class talents. And Lukaku. But Jurgen Klopp, for some reason, had thought Spartak Moscow was a more important game than the derby, and so rested Philippe Coutinho, you know, the lad they've been turning down 100 million bids for, and Roberto Firmino. Is it any wonder they didn't win? Arsenal snatched the late draw with Southampton, despite half their fans being left back in Robbie's back garden due to the snow, but it was probably for the best. They turned in a pretty shambolic performance. The Spurs are back on track, smashing Stoke 5-1. Mark Hughes is hanging onto his job for dear life. Anyway, that was a bit of a brief one, but I think I've wrapped it up. Anyway, like I said, lads, check out the Newcastle channel in the description for all the Newcastle fan views. So as always, cheers for watching, lads. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you in a while.